Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. About to try to see you, Gio. I see you, sis. How you doing? Dana, I see you, sis. How you doing? Sarah, I see you, sis. Mama Ann, I see you. I see you, Tina. I see you. I see all the love, sis. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for all the love, y'all. I promise you, if I told y'all I read every comment, I'd be lying. Seen them. I got the notifications. I felt the love. I felt the love. I felt the love. I felt the prayers. I felt the good wishes. I felt it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm back. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Crazy cat mama sis. I'm in the building. Ain't nothing gonna break me down. Ain't nothing gonna wait. I'm about to make up some words. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no. I got to move and out. That's ain't nothing gonna break up my stride. Hey, come on, y'all. Ain't nothing gonna break up my stride. I'm up in the building. I can't see them, but I hear them. I hear them. I hear the hate still in the building. I hear I hear them. But let me tell you something. The kingdom was in such noise with love. I couldn't even hear the bullshit. I couldn't even hear it. How you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to read your comments, but your names are shining out. So that's what we're getting right now. One step at a time. One step at a time. How are you doing? How you doing? I've missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. And I haven't even got the thrill to see your names up in other chats. Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn, you ain't still alive, sis. You ain't still alive. How you doing, sis? How you doing? How you doing? I'm in the building. I'm in the building. And I wear my sunglasses at night. Bougie, how you doing? Sis, I see you. We still bougie up in the building together. Don't let them tell you nothing different. G5. G5, how you doing? How you doing? Salia, how you doing? How you doing? I feel the love in the building. I feel the love in the building. I thank you. I thank you for the prayers. The haters been praying for my downfall and ain't stopped me yet. And when I'm done, and just note they ain't stopped me ever. And I'm still rocking, still tick-tocking, still moving, still grooving. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for filling my love tank up. It gave me energy through this time because y'all, I needed it. I needed it. Y'all know I'm a foodie like a mofo. And right now I made it yesterday to 2 meals in a day. I said, you doing good, Danny. You doing good, cause hunting, my 600-pound inside life needs to come back, honey. She is starving. She said stop. She said stop. She said you stop this healing shit and get to baking something, making something. So last night, y'all, with this eye, with one eye, and this one deciding when it's gonna open. And as y'all see, it's giving you a little bit of open, a little, just a smidgy. It's rocking with you just a little bit. I made my own dinner, hunty. I made some salmon and Brussels sprouts, hunty. Yes, 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 I did. I said I made it. And then I put on my song, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Huh. You bet not get too comfortable. Because see, you can sit around and I can woe is me, or as long as I can, I'm going to do. I can do. Thank ya. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling y'all. Savage says, how you doing? I'm Bizak. I'm Bizak. Yeah, shoot, I missed y'all. How y'all been doing? How them crowns been doing? How they been doing? Oh yeah. So look, y'all know I've been watching, and the worst part, I can't even come up in the chats because if I come up in, I came in one chat, I came up in some Renrock's chat. You know what I mean? Then I feel bad because I'm like, I don't even know who up in here really. Because when I went in his chat, I couldn't even side see like I'm doing right now. But yesterday I had a press run going on Terry's lens, and I said, wait, you got to be careful on how you reading this chat. So you got to work with yourself. So last night when I watched some lives, I said, let me read the chat a little bit, see how much of it I could do. But all that writing and talking in it, whoo, gee, whoo, Hansi. One step at a time. One step at a time. So if I come in there, I'm dropping the hearts. Just know each heart is love for everybody. Equal. I'm putting out disclaimers while y'all seeing me talking shit. Like, this me really saying it. It's me really saying it. But I've been listening, so yeah. So Brookie got a live tonight. I definitely be in attendance. Definitely be in attendance. You know what I mean? Now the worst part is I want to come. It's a costume party. I want to come in my costume. I want to come with my picture being Usman. But the thing is, Danny can't be in a chat like that, so it's really not gonna be that much fun or funny. Now I can't crack the jokes, and be him, start singing in the chat, breaking out songs and stuff. You know what I mean? I can't even do that. Now I'm sad and mad, but I'll be in the building. Definitely be in the building. Definitely drop a heart or something, let it be known I'm in the building. But Heidi, how you doing? Says, how you doing? So I definitely will be in the building for that one. Because let me tell y'all something. Here's bullying, attacking people and diminishing people for no reason. They ain't doing nothing to you. This is not bullying. When you've done these things to me, I stood in front of them, and now I'm standing on you for what you've done. And I'm calling you out. That's not bullying. And that'll never be bullying. That's actually called self-defense. That would be more in the categories of defending yourself. If you sit up calling my job, I ain't even called your doggone nothing. Nothing. I ain't called your number, let alone your job. I ain't called you on Instagram, let alone called your job. Then why? These are intimidation factors. And I don't people I know trying to intimidate you. Because, if people scared of you or know you that business, they already know it. You ain't got to do nothing. They know. They know. You get talking about real tough people. People don't say, oh, you know what? Once they was bullying me. No. They say, I wouldn't mess with them. Stay away from that. Because I don't want what I know they'll do. Not you just keep harassing people and look how much I harass them. I don't know. I'm trying not to speak too much on these people, but y'all know I got to keep it a buck. Um, Because when it comes to that girl named Nikki, I guess y'all could say she was a sex fiend. I saw her on the YouTube streets masturbating with everybody. I just don't got time. But if that's what we talk about, because girl, let me tell you something. I don't slut shame nobody. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you get it. I don't care. But hunty, you just can't sit in a class of the classiest as you are sitting in the class of the people you dissing. Like, I just don't get it. Like, it's real hard for me, because the other day I see we didn't just have the resurrection for Easter. I see we had another resurrection, and he resurrected from the depths of hell. He done resurrected from the clouds of Method Man smoke. And I'm not talking about the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done Wu-Tanged us. But I'm talking about the Wu. He resurrected, and then he resurrected with anti-Heidi Fleiss. Like, I'm confused. Like, what was really going on? Like, were we all supposed to be scared? Like, this is what we scared of? Now, that's like me walking out on the street and Pookie the dope thing and Sally the streetwalker by night are standing outside giving us sermons on how everyone's a piece of trash. I'd be like, if that ain't Oscar the Grouch, calling the trash trashy, like, who cares what they saying? Who cares what they saying? Like, somebody still cares. Like, people still care. Like, that sounds so 19 never. Like, where do they care what they say? Who cares what they say? I don't. I promise you, I was not laying in the hospital. thinking, man, if I gotta make some deals before I go up in here. Even though I wasn't making no deals. But I'm saying if I had to be laying there making some deals, it sure wasn't for, me not to miss what they was gonna say. For somebody to please send me a clip. I damn sure I don't want a clip. I don't want to know. Here's the thing, y'all. I promise you I ain't watched 1 second of it. Anybody playing a second of it, I wasn't watching it. I can imagine what they said. Oh, I can imagine because it's the same it's just another sad YouTube song with them. I mean, it's the same old thing, same old dirt. Say, remember when I told you Brooke broke her window? Brooke broke the window. Brooke broke the window. Brooke broke the window. Brooke, she was drunk. Brooke, you broke that window. Brooke, we heard about it. Brooke, we know you did. Okay, girl, we know. Girl, she had a whole thing with her husband. Girl, we know. We know. Girl, it's old. It wasn't even that exciting or big to me when I heard it the first time. So now hearing it 800 times, it's like you got that buddy that keeps telling you the same story. And you just have your rehearsed moments to go, what? Oh, yeah, move, so. Whatever you do when they tell it. That's how it is. We get it. We get it. We get it. But time out, y'all. In what world? In what world? Because somebody come up to you and be like, hey, Peter had something to do. I mean, Sarah had something to do with Jimmy's 187. But so did Peter, and you hang with Peter. Matter of fact, Peter the one who did the 187. But you are telling me I should not Sarah because Sarah had something to do with it. Here's an example from YouTube. Brooke was getting PayPals from Natalie. Come on, y'all. Let's just get all the old dirt out on the table, girl. I just want to put this. Girl, can we put this shit in the washing machine? And can we actually put some detergent in here so it can get clean and we can get over it? So here you go. Brooke was getting PayPals from Natalie. Okay. She never said she didn't. Whoop-de-doodle. But the dude you sit next to was yanking this woman. He was literally borrowing money from her if she came out of surgery. Look, I just came out of getting a cornea transplant, and I probably would have signed my soul over. You know what I mean? If I was asked the right way, because I was so under the influence. You get what I mean? Yeah, you get what I mean? And I was so happy to be alive. I might have been like, hold on, what you want my life? Take it. Even, but he was doing that, and that's okay though. That don't sound like a PayPal. A PayPal means that you voluntarily went into your account and said, oh, you know what? I'm going to send Danny $2. I'm going to send Danny $20, $30, $50, $80, $75, whatever it was you sent. I wasn't standing over you like this. I'm about to extort you for your money. $20 at a time. Girl, get out of here. $50 at a time. Baby. Right. So we get it. We get it. Brooke's terrible. Brooke's terrible. And Brooke's so terrible. Why we gotta call her job to get her fired? Shouldn't she just be doing shit at work that'll get her fired? Shouldn't her job be like, girl, we tired of Brooke and we don't know nothing about the internet? Like, why are we calling her job? What? We calling her job. But we still not calling the neighbors to let them know that they live in next to Heidi Fleiss? Like, we still ain't doing that? With Don Wizzle? Did they live next door to Don Juan? We not doing that? Because to me, you shouldn't be doing none of the shit, but I'm just saying a tit for a tat, right? didn't they say an eye for an eye? Literally. Didn't they say it? I'm just trying to see. Somebody tell me something because I'm lost. Y'all know I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. Sarah, how you doing? How you doing? I'm asking for a friend. I even. I just want to know. I just want to know. Not to mention, you sit next to the same dude who so-called tried to take his own life twice because of you. I mean, he probably had other people on the list of people he was adding to why. But you was at the top. You was at the top. Hmm. At the top of the list. I mean, it was so bad that I can't stand the ground he walk on. But Hunty, I still get the hairs on the back of my neck to stand up when you said to that man his mother took her life because she hated him. I thought that was the most evil. And that's when I realized that there was a nothing scary, but there was a demon that lived in you that loved no one but itself. Then you run around. Who cares? I don't care. I mean, you remember Yates, uh, sweaty, ski mask. I mean, like I told you, it's a rally going on. It's a rally. What rally it is, your verbiage will tell us. You know what I mean? Y'all will tell us. Blacks will talk like this. Hispanics won't speak no English. You know, it just be a whole bunch of racist stuff coming out your mouths, coming out your mouths. But yet, y'all, everything that is the downfall of society. Y'all are the epidemic on drugs. Y'all are the behind what they call the suburban walls, sweetie. Y'all are prostitution. Y'all are the demise. Y'all are the bullying on cyberbullying. Y'all are the stalking of information. Y'all are, these are all the demises of the country. The country, not just YouTube, booty, the country. Matter of fact, we're going to say the word. But see, the world don't have it on all over the internet like we do here in this country. And they do have the internet, but it's not pulling it down like it do for us. And y'all like the example of it. Why collecting money? Okay. Okay. Well, that was clever, Jumbo. You know, but stop pointing the finger at everybody else and telling their story, man. Because I guarantee if the neighbors found out that one day Brooke got tipsy and busted out her window and got into an argument with her husband, I guarantee it's about 3 out of 10 soccer moms on your block who can relate with that story. But if they hear about the day that you was a madam and running a whorehouse with your children in it, they not gonna relate. They not gonna be like, oh girl, that's what I was doing last week. Even if they was selling a punani, even if they was getting that twat twisted every night on a girl on a good Monday and Wednesday. Girl, girl. Many have called, but the chosen of you. You know, many have called, but the chosen of you. And trust me, yeah, yeah. Hello, Cree. How you doing? That's a beautiful name. But yeah, and like I said, Crazy Cat, even if it was you, it was her who said it on that live, and then he made her repeat it. I remember because I was watching it because I was happy she came on there to give him a good old check-in. He kept calling for her, and she came. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't hear you say that. And if you said that and you're standing in it, I mean, you standing in it, and I'm not saying any different. It's like I said, that shit's cringeworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got people I don't like, can't stand. Don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying, live or die, but I don't wish they death. I'm never wishing death on nobody. He ain't my enemy like that, you know what I mean? And I can honestly hate your guts, not wishing death on you. I want you to live in your suffrage or whatever, but I ain't wishing death on you. And then another thing I ain't never doing is I ain't ill willing your dead because I'm not. Because I hold my dead people to a higher regard than I hold the living. So if I want you to ever respect them, like, see, you could try to diss them and think that's gonna hurt me because you diss them. I'm just telling you the regards I hold them to. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm. You know what I mean? That's just how I stand on that for real. And I still love you exactly the same, crazy cat mama. Believe that. Believe that. Note that. I do. was actually watching that live, and it was just to be like to get a rise. You know what I mean? Like I said, here's the thing, y'all. If y'all think in any moment in all I've watched, I think everybody on here perfect, and only certain people did certain things, and no one stooped, and no one said it. That's not what I'm ever gonna be saying. That's not what I'm ever gonna be saying. But when certain people are sitting there holding themselves as the gatekeepers, holding themselves as the promise keepers, holding themselves as the owners of all the subscribers, holding themselves as the holier than thous, and but that's what I'm saying. I ain't never said that. When? Not once. Not once. Wait, hold on, crazy cat mom. You know my eyes are bad. Wait, you said really? Okay. I don't even know what we responded to. I just saw the answer. Hey, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I still love you the same. I still love you the same. I remember when we were in Heidi's chat one day, and I guess it was right after you went off. And I remember saying, I don't know if you remember this. I remember saying in chat, I didn't see it, and no matter what they say, I don't care. I said that. I said that. When you went in his chat and went off. Remember I told you I didn't see that. That's true. When it happened. Like I didn't see that. When you went up on the live, I didn't see that. Like I said, I've never even seen you on a live. And like I said, and that's not excuse. And see, some people, the difference between most people is they'll act like, oh, if my buddy do it, it's right. And if you do it, it's wrong. No, I'm not saying that. The difference is with one situation, I'm sitting here and we're holding a conversation and we're talking about it. And nobody has, I'm not nobody, I'm no God. What you think she gonna make it right with me? Crazy cat mama, you have been forgiven, girl. Girl, bye. She wasn't asking for forgiveness and I wasn't looking to give none. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still standing on because when we put all of Amber together and she says it, it's just, it's evil. But like, girl, I know you ain't busting no grapes at a beach party. I know you got 5 on speed dial. I know you ain't got lawyers on retainer like that. I know you know what I'm saying? I know that you would rock the whole foundation of your husband's professional work and your living situation and your children's schooling if they knew what you were doing on this here there internet, girl. Because it's actually a threat. It's literally, it's literally a form of terrorism that you do on the internet. It's beyond that one sentence, that one statement, girl. I don't care if this whole room said it. This is bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You have sparked racial tension on here. You have sparked all kind of stuff. Girl, you done came on here cheating and messing with every man under the sun. You got a whole husband at home, girl. You still running around here like a madam. You still running. And girl, that's your business. True that. But don't make it everybody else's business. Like you're in love with ski masks. Like in love, and you're entitled to it. Girl, you could be in love with Oscar the Grouch if you wanted to, and I wouldn't care. But what I'm saying is you are in love with him. And he's so-called opposite of everything you stand for. He has degraded your children, but you don't care. It don't matter. But you want to come tell us what other people did. Tell us about the people you were around. Tell us what you did to John. Tell us what you did to Sewell. Tell us what they did to you. Because John did shit to you too. Tell us what he did to you. Tell us how he degraded your name everywhere he could. Tell us how he ran Finger and the Fish down the hole too. He had more titles with Finger and the Fish, and y'all just all took him down, but it happened. It isn't erased from everybody's memory. Then when you done, tell us what Ski Mask said about you. Said about your son, your black son. Tell us what he said about your daughter. And then your kids was 18 months and 3 years old in 2013. It's only 2023. So what are they now? 15 and 13? They're not. So something wrong with that math. That math ain't mathing. That math ain't mathing. That math ain't mathing, Booney. They wasn't 18 months and 3 years old. Or was that when you started? But how old were they when you finished? Did you finish? Hmm. Oh, you're going to be starting something. Because you got to remember, even if you get people's stuff took down, other people, because that's the cycle. You taught everybody that do that stuff so well, they going to run the same games you run, but them videos still going to exist. That's why even videos that you got erased that people had things up and they had things, but they're still out there, baby. They're still out there. And like I said, if your neighbors found out or one of them got a hint, or they're YouTube and you just don't know it and it popped up, and I bet you can say, I know all my neighbors. Remember you told your neighbor was a cop? Don't no cop want to be living next to nothing like that. He's sworn in to make sure if he living next to something like that, honey, he definitely gonna report it. And then you got all this YouTube drama going on. As far as he's concerned, that ain't YouTube drama. If he hear that about you, that's drama from the ring you running over here with this here prostitution ring. And then when he hear you on the internet, somebody play him the video of you bragging about it, girl, I love for the principal of your child's school to hear that. And then we see, forget what the internet thing, girl. Forget what the internet thing. They ain't nobody. They don't run your life. They ain't part of your life. They can't control your life. Girl, they ain't nobody. They just talking. This is talk. But honey, in real life, girl, none of these people want to have nothing to do with that. None of them. None of them. Let your husband have a prestigious job. Wait. What are you affiliated to? Wait. She's on the internet with a known racist. I hope ain't no black people in his company. That's worth it. Damn. I don't give a damn. They're the janitor. What? Hmm. I'd love for your neighbors to hear when you got on there and say, yeah, my son on blood, he went to jail for some blood shit, and when he get out, he coming to stay here. I promise. They gonna vote, they gonna veto you out. Baby that. That's why I'm like, some people be doing stuff and you be thinking, do they not know what they be doing to themselves? Why would I even get involved in this? Like, for what? Why would I even play these games? For what? Forget what they saying about me, girl. You actually responding to it. So if somebody go looking it up, they can actually say that you said I did. They don't give a damn what part of town you was doing it in and what state it was. As far as they concerned, you can't run into their state to live a secret life. Not to mention, when you've been a hooker, not one woman who love her wife wants you around their husband. They don't want you to get on the stroll again and their husband walking past. Every time they see you in something tight, they gonna swear. And then when they hear the things you say, did she say she's burning 6 feet across the room? She said, oh, ski. Oh, she got to ski off this block. She could go ski to another neighborhood. Say, what part of town has got a stroll? Put her there, because she can't be over here. I promise you, because that's how people be. Especially uppity people, especially rich people. Oh, baby. They think that their money can control everything around them. And they are more judgmental than most. And then some are actually humble. They really are. They really are. I'm not going to say, oh, but the way you talk about your neighborhood before and how it was. Remember when you were telling John, like, he couldn't afford to live here. He couldn't afford to even rent here. He couldn't afford to do this. He couldn't, oh, baby, I know them type of people. They real selective of who comes over there. Real selective. And if they dare find out there's a background that got past their eyes, because they nosy than the people on the internet. Matter of fact, these make up the people that are nosy on the internet. People like this who are already nosy and they not on the internet. Them people done looked everybody up, your kids. They done looked up their Instagram and shit. That looked like marijuana smoke. That is not cigarette smoke in the background of that video. He smokes. He got to stay away from my son. Think about how them people be about their kids. And I'm not saying that you got to have money to care. No. Y'all missing the point because somebody going to twist what I'm saying. Okay. Go live on, I'll make up 27th and Pookie Avenue or in the hood or in the urban area or in an area that, hey, it's not right on your block, but it's a neighborhood. You've heard of stuff going on. You're just not really that into it, but you're definitely about what your neighbor's doing. Because you know if something going on in your neighbor's house, it can easily be happening at your house. Or the violence can come to your house because you're right next door. So you got to care if you care about your own community. Virgie, see how you're doing, how your endurance is. But when you get into them type, no, baby, they don't just want anybody living next. So you say you got a $600,000 house, right? So that means your neighbor got to have that means the property value has got to be at least $600,000 on the block, right? And that means it could probably go up because you're not saying you had the most expensive house on the block, are you? So that means that there got to be $1 million house on that block or in that area. Property value. Let's talk property value, y'all. Let's talk real sense. You think people living up in $1 million cribs want to be sitting next door to low budget hookers, back page hoes? No, no. We not talking Las Vegas call girls. We not talking top class escorts. No, boo. They not. Y'all, see, I'm getting too deep. I'm getting too deep. It's just getting too deep into my system. Like, come on, y'all. And this is who I'm listening to. This is who puts fear in me. Like, I kid you not. The local police will be coming out and be like, officer, you know the funny part about this? This is a whole prostitute. Like, calling y'all on me. I'm sitting here healing and chilling. You know what I'm saying? And this mog is dealing. Hold on, just watch this clip. I wouldn't dare make you watch all. Just watch this clip. But she gonna try to explain being a hooker. Then glorify the chick she pimped. Mm, mm, mm. And I should look up to this. And I know for a fact you've shown me how involved Tia, how you doing? Says how involved. You let your oldest be in this stuff. So you let her hear this? Yeah, like I said, come on. People will be so crazy. They'll start judging your kids. And they ain't even did nothing. They just like me. They could do math though. That instantly when you told me it was in 2013, I look at your kids and look at their ages. And I say, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute, girl. Girl, you know I can count, right? You know I can add and subtract, right, girl? And none of your story is making sense. And even when you tell me you was doing to take care of your kids, everything you told me you got had nothing to do with taking care of your kids. You talking about trips, watches, rental cars. Were you taking your kids on these trips? You took your kids to Vegas at 18 months and 3? Like, this ain't making no sense, girl. But that's enough as the YouTube turns. That's what I've been thinking. Like, when you hear it, when you're just hearing this stuff, you're like, what? You ain't reading no chat, so you're not interfering with nothing. So I'm just hearing it. Like, what? And we actually thinking this makes sense? Mm, okay. Okay. Wendy, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. But yeah, other than that, y'all, my surgery, like I said, it was all in all, it was good. It was a good surgery. The swelling was different than the last time. I guess it's just like having a kid. It wasn't the same. It wasn't each pregnancy is different, each birth is different, each child is different. In this situation, it was like it wasn't the same. The swelling was different, but it seems like the eye, when it's open, when it opens, it's doing better than the other one was in the beginning. The other one was already doing bad in the beginning. So, like I said, this is a blessing. So I'm happy about that. And I love when my ears, my other senses step up even more. So right now, my ears are in full effect to hear. They definitely listening because they can't, I'm not using the eyes to read stuff and all that. So I got to listen. I have to listen. And I hope I didn't miss anybody because I actually did good. Like I said, y'all names are standing out super clear. That's super clear. And I have to kind of focus to read the things. I can't read everything, but like I said, your names are definitely standing out super clear. Super clear. Like I said, it's funny. I come on here and people say I think I know everything. I think I'm the answer. I'm perfect. I think I'm a saint or something. No, I don't. I'm just saying like what we should all see, and I'm thinking outside the box. And I don't need to play your video to do that. I don't need to do nothing. We're just gonna say, hey, do you remember? We're gonna do some Michael Jackson. Remember the time. Remember the time when we, you know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And like I said, it's mad pieces to every puzzle. That's the truth. And I'm not saying nobody perfect. I'm not perfect. I haven't been perfect on YouTube. I haven't been the same when I put my whole record to it. But I know for a fact that when I decided that I was just going to stand for who I was on here and nothing else, I wasn't going to break, shake, or move to be anything else. I wasn't going to look like I was being something else if you thought it is what you chose to think, because I was truly going to be able to stand in what I did. I've done that. And I haven't, Yasmina says I ignorant, and I haven't withered from that since I changed my mind and became that. And I can say that honestly, so. It don't bother me. You could think what you want. That's fine. That's fine. But my actions and my words match up. So that's it. Just like I said, as I move on to what's been going on, when it comes to Dre I don't got nothing against Dre Have a reason to have anything against Dre I don't. I don't. I can't stand Muzz. I just can't. I can't, I ain't, I won't. I can't, I ain't, I won't. Because once again, like I said, do I think anybody on here perfect? No. Do I think everybody on here ain't made some mistakes or anybody involved, they once upon a time made a mistake, said something wrong, did something wrong? Yeah, sure. I'm sure. That's not what's in question. Well, what's in question is, let's see, the thing she's done. Like she said that somebody, I'm like, I know she wasn't talking about me because I know for a fact I ain't came on here and disrespected nobody's illness. Not one time. Not one time. And when I came on here and said, "Oh, Sweaty, did she make up that I had heard she made up about having cancer?" When people kept saying that's not true, I never said it again. No, I left it right there. Left it right there. Because like I said, there ain't nothing I'm gonna come out of my mouth I'm ashamed of. I'm big sick top secret. I'm to say I'm so scared. No. I said it. I said it once, you can rewind it. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't need to keep saying it. But I said that, but I would never. So I'm like, but if we think about somebody who played with cancer on here, it would be Muzz. Didn't Muzz's boyfriend who passed away and then resurrected, didn't he have cancer? And wasn't he just so ill? As people prayed for him. Mm-hmm. Wasn't he so ill? Then didn't he so pass? And then didn't he so come back to life? Didn't he? Then didn't he so disappear? You played with it. And then once again, you played with death. And you played with people who lose people, who lost people, because we've all lost. But you played with people because sometimes when people hear about other people losing, it reminds them of their greatest loss. So you putting people in a zone you not even in yourself because you like pity. No, I have no respect for you. And then you sit with this judgment book on people as if you haven't rocked the foundation where we should be judging you for the rest of your YouTube life. And then you speak so highly on America and what we do and how we are and what we should do and what's been going on here and what we think and whatever. That I need to know, did you live on this soil for at least 5 months, 6 months, give me 10 years, something. Were you here? Were you here? Because, honey, I've been watching Degrassi since I was a little kid, and I don't think I know Canada like that. Like, I don't. I don't. I always love Canada because it's been legal to smoke out there, girl. But I don't sit and tell you that I know your doggone country. Like, I just can't stand you. Like, what you stand for is disgusting to me. And then you sit with a holier than thou image, and people actually go with it like you doing some holier than thou shit. When the stuff you've done, I would never do. But you think low of me. And then you told me all the books you read about being black. Honey, I've lived it. I've lived it. And if both our eyes closed, and I mean, if both of us went blind and we could not see, I'd still be living black and you couldn't read the books no more. So I mean, then what could you tell me? Would you still have enough information, or would you need to update as time changed? I need to know. I need to know, girl. I think that you are a low budget content creator, and that you are a mess, a storm, a instigator, nosy, a stalker. I think you're a compulsive liar. I think you're a compulsive liar. I definitely think that you are a racist. I do. And not by just what you said to me. I do. I do. But that's my opinion, in my opinion. But you're trash. And I told y'all at the beginning of the year, I was taking out the racists in the trash. So that didn't mean I'm taking them out your life. You want to follow them, support them, super chat them, whatever. That's on you. But for me, I'm taking out the racists and the trash. They don't exist to me. I'm not going to sit and pump them like, ooh, these people to brag about. Ooh, Yates said something, girl. Why would that be important? If y'all just want to hear what the label, what the Clark, how you doing? How you doing? If y'all want to just see what the local junkie saying, just go in your neighborhood, find one, just ask them random questions, and they can give you the same kind of answers. They'll probably give you better answers. But I'm not gonna go get on the internet and be like, oh my goodness, do you know what they said? They lie all the time, but this time they telling the truth. I'm just not doing that. Just for nobody. And like how we have on here, all that, I don't separate, I don't follow for nobody. I move at the beat of my own drum, and I respect those I respect. And it's just that simple. So if everybody named mama could stop liking somebody, that don't make me stop liking. Everybody named mama could like somebody. That don't make me like them. It just don't. It don't. But when I got respect for you, no matter what's going on with you, what you'll see is I'm not talking about you. You know why? Because I'm not in that part. That's the part I'm not giving a damn about. Period. But see, at least I'm woman enough to say it. I'm not just doing it and expecting you to understand my method. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Clark, I gotta ask you since you're in here. Do Gucci sell them crowns? I cannot find a crown. I wanted to see crown earrings. That's what I want to get me. It's like, do they got the crown? I couldn't find them. But yeah, but trash, come on. People who and all they do is intimidate and bully, and that's it. That's all they on. They not talking. First of all, we gonna discuss this stuff. Especially if you're gonna discuss it. Let tomorrow me start spazzing out on here. Everybody gonna be discussing the deal. Oh my god, they're just spazzing out. Or I could be talking about somebody y'all don't know, but that's something I'm watching. You know what I mean? And I still ain't coming in here to dog them and dog them, but hey, if you trash, is the rules say, I'm just calling it what it is. Like, so if I'm wrong for saying, hey, if you running out here talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I tell people all the time, don't say Arabs. There's no such race. Get outside the box. There is no such race as Arab. Not. There is a language and a religion. There is no race. It is a slur. So I'm telling you, I'm not just sitting on one. I'm telling you for all. Every Mexican ain't illegal. Y'all know what I mean? It's just a fact. It's just a fact. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm just gonna tell you that. Hmm. Yeah, some people do. And some people, like I said, you can't tell me you happy and always be miserable. They don't fit together. When are you happy? When you turn the camera off? Because some of these creators will tell you that, oh, as soon as I turn this off, I don't be thinking about this. You lying, because you be on Instagram talking about it. You be on Twitter talking about it. You be on your telephone talking about it, and your text messages on your phone line talking about it. That means you think about it all day. If you really cut the computer off and it's over, let it be over. The furthest I take YouTube to is to Instagram. And I don't really take it further like than a chat. Like, you know what I mean? And when I'm chatting, it ain't about YouTube people. Meaning I just take people from YouTube and I have a relationship with them on Instagram. Because otherwise we start, you know what I mean? Like I said, it start getting dangerous even when you're not trying to be. It just, I don't know why. You be trying to make it safe. You know what I mean? But I know out here you got to protect yourself too. But the best part about YouTube is you can actually watch it and learn the blueprint. You can actually watch it and learn it. Like you could learn to that same accurate algorithm you're trying to get. You could learn to, when I say manipulate it, I'm not saying illegally. I'm saying if it's telling me this, I can make this become the same. I can find other ways. So this ain't the only thing I have to get something out of them. To all creators, if you can do merchandise and shit, do that shit. Make every avenue. If they give you 6 ways to get money, take all 6. Be like that skit they used to have on In Living Color. I got 6 jobs. You got 6 jobs. I just got off. I go to work. You got 6 jobs. You better work it. Because here's the great thing about it. If they give me 6 avenues to get money, I ain't got to come on here 6 different times to make that work. Every time I come up on here and do something, I'm pumping those things, all 6 of them. I'm making sure I get my AdSense. I'm making sure that blah, blah, blah. I'm pumping my membership. I'm making sure I'm giving out stuff in my membership to make more people be like, I'm coming to that membership. I'm making sure that I got merchandise. I'm making sure I just got to do it. Like, step your game up. They say if you worry more about yourself, you realize how much you got to fix. Don't worry about everybody else because you're going to still stay behind. That's it. That's just it. Like, bam. It's bigger than that. Like I said, and be you. Stay who you are on your channel. That's it. And you'll learn one thing about greatness. Either you'll be the one who started and everybody followed, or you'll just be the greatest who did it in that. Either way, just tell yourself that. It's always going to be people that do what you do. Everything you do is going to be somebody who do it. Because if it was real good, they're going to follow. They're going to try to, you the blueprint. Be the blueprint. That's it. All people do is mimic people on here. And people getting offended, and it's like, I thought that was flattering. You know? Like, hey, these people are mimicking you. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I think of the good things I've met. So when people come on here and tell me, like, I met cool people that I like, and if I came off of here, I'd still like and mess with, then that's a good thing. It couldn't have been all bad. Yeah, I've met some really good people on here that I truly love and I truly care about. And I don't care about their YouTube thing. I care about them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. But yeah, like I said, we shall see. We shall see. And my only thing I'm gonna say about with Jen Bailey is this, and I'm gonna combine her as a one with speaking on Jaguar right. I hope that in this situation, both of them get what it is they need. Now, am I stayed in jail is what that is? No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying I hope they get what they need because I truly believe that neither one of them is going to get it on the internet. And so I don't want them to get time in jail. I want a judge to literally tell them, hey, I am banning you from social media for this long. And if you disobey, you will do the time. No question, no court case, no nothing. You'll go in from, we will take you into custody. Because just like if you were on house arrest, this would be like you still a ward of the state. This would be like a parole, a serious probation, felony probation. It'll be something serious. And we're saying these are the stipulations. And one of the big ones is to stay off of social media as a whole. Because it's going to be the demise of both of them. That the bed that both of them have made, they made it on social media, advertising themselves on social media, spewing the things they spewed on social media. And no one could have stopped them but themselves. They couldn't have been stopped. No one and none of us, it's not our job. And I said a couple of months ago, the help she needs cannot be given here. And I also said a couple of months ago that what fuels her fire is conversation about her. And it does. It does, and now, but I mean, now you in the conversation, you just ain't there, and it's just the conversation of what's going on. But I hope that they are banned from YouTube. But it really looks like, uh, definitely in Jaguar's case, it looked like she gonna end up doing some time when she get to Texas. That even if she one of the cases she got a year or something, she's gonna do something. It's too many cases they putting against her. Um, and so when they do that to you, they call it stacking it up, trumping charges. And so you put all the charges you can because something's going to stick and the rest will get dismissed. So, you know what I mean? Y'all know how this shit go. So they know, I know with her and I know with Jen because of the fact that she did it with that restraining order. Then she did it when she got out. They are going to give her some kind of strict example. I don't think it's going to be sentencing her to nothing like that. I think it's gonna be like you're gonna have to come off of the internet. Like we see that this is your pattern, and then they're gonna probably put her in that she has to do her whatever count, whatever. I just feel like maybe her sentencing is was going to give her something because she got to grab peace for her. Because even if you take her off the internet, if she's not happy, she still will cause misery everywhere she is. So she got to find peace for her. So on both of them, what I say is I hope they get what they need for real. Fuck what they ask for. I hope they get what they need. You know what I mean? That's what I truly hope. Because with both of them, I don't with Jen, the racism has it where no matter what's up with you, I don't really want to mess with you, period. I can't. I just can't. So I can't overlook that, and I can't overlook what that young man said. I can't overlook that. So even if you had nothing else, those things I just wouldn't want to be around. Period. Like your word would mean nothing to me. Like period. Like I wouldn't disrespect you. I wouldn't bully you. I wouldn't make sure everywhere I went I had to let it be known I ain't like you. Like I wouldn't do all that, but I just would. No, those are things I just can't overlook, and I won't overlook for nobody. Like that, I can't overlook. Like I said, you could walk up to me and all you dissing is Mexicans. It's going to become a point where I know maybe if I wasn't standing here, you dissing blacks. I'm just nobody fool. I don't play the game of racism with people. I'm not doing it. Like I said, when I don't like you, ain't got nothing to do with your race. I care less about your race part. You diss my race though, and I can remind you who your race is though, because we all got history, right? Right. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing. It's called history, baby. That's nothing. That's nothing. I ain't got a dish. I just tell you the truth. We can all live in the truth. Hmm. Yes, definitely praying for their children. But Jag's mother, you know, um, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's it with them. But like I said, those are things that's really been going on in this whole week as I prepped for surgery, as I went in surgery. Those are the things that's been going on that I've caught up on so far, and I'm still far behind on everything that's going on. Shit, I might not catch up, but the new shit'll be going on. I don't know. You know how as the tube turns, it just turns. I mean, it turns, and everybody digging for that key interview. And everybody come on, even when they do the key interview, they just coming on telling the same stuff on the same. I mean, it's just I don't know. Mm-hmm. They do need mental health care. Exactly, I agree. I agree. I agree with that. But yeah, guys, I know one thing. I'm about to get ready to wrap it up. I'm excited. I went an hour. I went an hour and I took that, but I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up because I'm thinking, boy, I could take a nap. And that means I know it's time to close my eyes. So I've had my other eye open this whole time. So that is the good thing. I did do that. And thank you everybody for coming in. I tried to keep it normal. I said I'm not gonna sit and talk about my eye all day. It is healing. You know what I mean? I'm excited about that. I am grateful for all the prayers and the love. And like I said, I will get to a point where I can read all the comments. You know what I mean? I will definitely get to that. But like I said, until then, I am just chilling. He wants me to keep it uncovered when I'm not asleep. Yeah. He wants me to keep it uncovered so it can breathe. So it can breathe. I love you too. I love you all. And like I said, I thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the love. I thank you for that. That money can't buy that, and I'm grateful for it. I am definitely grateful for it. I mean that. I mean that. I could feel it. Like I said, I didn't get to read the comments all yet, um, but I definitely felt the love. So I felt it. Yes, 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 yes. I am healing, bougie. I am healing, and like I said, this eye, right now I can't open it on cue. Like I can still blink this eye when I want to. But this one is a process. It's a process. Not that girl, how you doing? But I can tell you one thing: when I open it, I sure can see out of it. So, wait, see, because it's. I don't want to stress it. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it. Because that's what I've been trying to practice. It's opening it myself. And then my mom say, let it do what it do. And you know me. I told you I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius. I think I'm more of a Scorpio. But anyway, I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius. And so I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I really mean it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm telling you, if you got my number, don't hesitate to call because it's easier than reading and writing back. So don't hesitate to call. You can call me. You can call me the most if I'm asleep. Trust me, I'll call you back. If not, you know what I mean? Every 4 hours, I do a treatment on my eye. So that take me about 20 minutes to get back into focus. 'Cause, ugh, two of them burn, so that's annoying. That's annoying. But like I said, to me, getting back to normal. And I woke up today and I felt real normal. I really did. So I said, I'm pimping it. I'm pimping it today. So I walked to the store by myself and got me a coffee. I was pimping it today. I was pimping it. Now I just did my live, so I know now I'm about to go take a nap because I've done a lot. I've done a lot, and that's involved me using my eyes. So now I'm like, oh, let's get some rest. So I'm gonna take a nap, and I don't see myself going live again today. So I will probably be back tomorrow. Like I said, I definitely drop a heart in any chat I'm in. So if I don't speak to everybody, know the love is to everybody, and that's just my way of speaking for right now. Because as soon as I go back to speaking, it's hellos to everybody individually, like I normally do. Um, but yeah, for now, that's what I'm gonna do. And Nino is laying on my foot. Just talking about. But yeah, so like I said, I'm about to go lay down, drink some water, lay down. And I figure in a little while I'll probably get an appetite and eat something. That's why I'm debating if I want to eat something first. But I think I'm gonna lay down first and then eat something when I get up. But yeah, so thank you everybody for coming through. Thank you, Mons, for being there because I know you all greeted everyone. And in case I missed anyone, I apologize. I apologize if I missed you. Uh, and I'm sorry I couldn't read all the comments because I couldn't. I think I did fairly well. I think I did fairly well today. I really do. I really do. And I did it without my eyes tearing up and leaking. So that means I really didn't strain them because if I work them too much, you'll know it because they'll start tearing up themselves. So before I even give it too much, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop while in my head. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I am. I am. Take me a good on now. All right, guys. I love you. And I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. And Nino's really laying on my foot. Now my foot's gonna be asleep. I tell y'all, he's a George or something. Now he's snoring. Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone. I can't with Nino. I can't, y'all. I can't. He just too much. He just too much. But I love him so much. He's just so spoiled. So spoiled.